Hello viewers, well F-Zero 99 was revealed last week at the Nintendo Direct. I managed to avoid the various leaks, so I didn't know anything about it. So it was a nice surprise to see this game mentioned. I was a big fan of F-Zero back in the day, and to see the game recaptured in its authentic way. The original tracks, everything's been sort of polished, but at the same time it's identical to how it used to be and really nicely done throughout. So I thought rather than break the game down as a quick bit of chat, I just thought I'd have a gameplay session and share some of my gameplay as I was learning to play the game. So you start off with a tutorial showing you the basics. Though I have to admit, as an old school F-Zero fan, and I loved F-Zero on the Super Nintendo, which I used to play a lot 30 years ago. 30 years ago, oh my goodness. Loved it at the time. Great music, great tracks, the scale of the circuits, the Mode 7. So this is Mode 7, for those that don't know. That's the name of the effect. It's sort of a 3D sprite rotation effect, essentially, and that's what tracks were built on Super Nintendo games such as this, and some of the various F1 games and Mario Kart. But now you have 100 competitors, where you used to have 4, now you have 100. Start boost. Now I didn't know when to boost at the beginning here. You see I've already started boosting, but ideally you start boosting some point after the second bleep, which is what it used to be. And also each start to each map now, before you actually get onto the original racetrack, there's this section you need to navigate first. Again, you'll need to learn all of this. So this was my third race, something like that. I was pretty early in the game. And you'll notice in these early races, it's just madness first. Madness. Absolutely bonkers. This is all online. These are all real players absolutely going for it. And you can see the wind which constantly blows across. So if you look at the white lines, they're blowing from left to right, and that's blowing the craft. So it's hard to go in a straight line when you've got the wind going. But again, knowledge of the circuits is key. And I will say to anybody, hit the gold one. So the gold one gives you these gold points. And then that takes you onto its 3D road, which is above the circuit. Effectively, it's a bit of a shortcut. However, you have to know specifically when to join it so that you maximise your time with the various speed boosts that are on it. So again, that's something I don't know. So winning races is quite challenging from the off, because one, you've got to get used to racing the actual circuit. Then you've got to know when to join that 3D track, when you're powered up, when the optimum is to join it, to cut out some of the circuit and maximise your speed boosts. And then there's various little just driving, aggressive driving. So you have a spin attack, which I'm not using at this stage because I'm driving it sort of traditionally F-Zero. I was just trying to race round, but really you need to be spinning and attacking other cars, and then that gives you boost, and that gives you life, and that helps you out. So and extends your life bar. So that's what I'll need to do on future races, and you'll see that throughout the video. But I'm trying to mind my own business now. There are CPU cars, AI cars, whatever you want to call them there. They're the ones that tend to blow up on impact and do massive damage. They were in the original game, and they would move around. They were quite dodgy. They'd move around as we come across finish line there. 19th. Top 25, happy with that. So there I am, level 5 now. I've just made it to. So I'm working my way up there. I was on the first few races, just trying to understand how to play it, and I hadn't been doing spin attacks at this stage, and didn't know what car was best. So the one you're looking at there, the red one on screen, in fact, that's actually the fastest accelerating car, but it doesn't have a high top speed. So at the moment it's trying to figure out what the best car is as well, in terms of style. Some of them more challenging to drive on, like sort of hairpins and twisty corners, and some have better acceleration than others. So getting away at the start is always the optimum. There's look how quick the lobby fills up as well. Amazing, so quick. The cars are just in there. There's so many people playing online. It's filling 100 car lobby in like 2 seconds. Just never seen a lobby fill up like these. when you have a full championship. I saw that you had to wait for a championship, and I thought, well, why don't I just go in? And it just started already because there were so many people waiting. They just keep the lobbies going. Look at that, 100 cars ready to race. I never thought I would see the like of something like this on the Super Nintendo. Obviously, it was impossible. But just coming to it in 2023 and saying to me, Alan, in 30 years from now, or what is 33 years since first playing the original, you'll be playing a bit of F-Zero with 100 people in this complete and utter madness. See everybody spinning there. So I went with a boost. I made a mistake there. I should have gone for the the power on the side, and then that left me vulnerable. Now I've lost a lot of my life bar. I hadn't realised just how much of my life, and I got knocked there badly by somebody that sent me into the wall. Sometimes it's very difficult to see what you're supposed to do because of the madness going on around you. This is a bit of a there's no grip on that section, so I just pump the throttle. Now I know I need life, but I can't make up for that half life I've lost now. So I'm on the back foot all the way through this race now. I can't step forward. So I'm trying to pick up those little gold things where I can. I can get on the racetrack now above. Again, this is critical. Where do you get on it? That seemed like a good place, but it wasn't, because we didn't dodge this horrible corner. So we know we need to get on it a bit later to dodge that corner, because that requires, you know, tricky driving. Try and get some life. And you can see this whole race I'm on the back foot. So I'm trying to stay up there. There's madness going on. There's madness. Cars being blown up. And when you're blown up, you're blown up. That's the end. Oh, don't do that. Oh, God. Trying to stay off the walls. Get around there. Look at the madness. Take this corner. Oh, I'm being knocked. You want to hit that gold one, of course. That gives you lots of the gold thingamy jigs. And there we are. We've got it again. Please. I'm just trying to get my bit of life. I'm seeing, can I hold on here? Trying to stay around the outside, you see. It's a longer path, but just trying to avoid people. Just don't touch me. My car's nearly dead. So I think in a moment I get onto I recognise I got on too early. So this time I'm going to go around and did the wrong time there. Should have done it a bit earlier than that. So we've learned, haven't we, in this video. And we're over the finishing line. So we did it too late in the end. 25th could have been a bit better, especially if we had got the start a bit better and hadn't used the boost, in fact, or gone and got some life, then used the boost. I've had another boost later. Wow, action! So 2 top 25 finishes, I guess you could say. That includes the 25th place, of course. But getting up above that does seem to be a couple of things. Firstly, the type of vehicle you're driving, and track knowledge, and knowing when to jump onto that 3D road thing when you've got the required amount of bar filled up. Makes quite a difference. I was just looking at different stats there and getting my tickets. So you need to earn these tickets, which then give you access to the various sort of Grand Prix events. And there we are. We've got a mini Prix now, so I've made it up to level 6. I'm on my way, and I've got a green ship thing, Fire Stingray green, but I want the red one. But I think I might start changing my vehicle, so I stick with this vehicle. Why? Because I used it all the time in the original. So there's some stats there. Obviously I'm very early, I haven't done much in the game at this stage, but as the video goes on I play through more of the modes. Alright, and pilot cards. Lots still to unlock. There we are. I can have a bit of a polka dot background. I didn't like it, so I just stuck with the standard until I unlock some more. So lots of unlocks. Can't wait to unlock all those. Maybe I'll play this on a live stream or something like that, just to share a bit of F-Zero on a live stream. I think it'd be good fun with you guys. Just rotate your craft there. Look at that lovely animation. Pixel animations. Capturing the original vibe, and that's all I have in terms of craft unlocked so far. I was just looking at the numbers required to unlock the next stage, but I've still got a long way to go, and some of these are going to take a long time to unlock, so I probably won't unlock a lot of them. I've seen people already online playing this for 6 or 7 hours a day, crazy amounts of time to unlock everything on streams. I just think, goodness me, I would be exhausted playing for 7 hours, 8 hours a day on a live stream. So let's go into the mini Prix then, and they give you a little tip there. Driving aggressively, there you go, is important. So there we go, load up the lobby. There it is, filling up its 100 players for the mini Prix. Still well impressive. I love the way it does this, even the animation, the artistic look, capturing the original vibe, the original music. Amazing. Look at that, bam, 100 players in the lobby, and this is for not a single race, this is for an event, so these lobbies will be harder to fill and take all of an extra 15 seconds. Okay, so this was my first time doing a mini Prix, didn't know what to expect, whether there was a different strategy in there or whether people would race it harder. People do race a lot harder, so again, I don't think at this stage I was boosting correctly off the line. Let's wait and see. Boosting, there we are. So it wasn't bad. Got away. So we got away okay off the line. Dodging the grey bits which slow you down, the gravel, whatever it is. And so then get over those speed bumps. And look at it, madness. Madness. I'm just trying to focus. Now I know I need my life there. That's fine. And just trying to stay on the outside because I'm trying to avoid the damage where I can, because it's so much madness there. I crossed a little bit of gravel. I'm trying to avoid it a bit because it does slow you down, but it's strange how it doesn't seem to be slowing others down as much. Tricky corner there. A lot of people end up going to the wall. Give me my life. You just got to fight for that life bar whenever you're there. Fight to build up your life. And now I don't know when to boost. Go up to that. I'm ready to jump onto that top road. Here we are. So I missed that. Did it at the wrong time maybe. Let's wait and see. No, that shortcut worked. Look at that shortcut. Beautiful. So that is the optimum time to use it. And you want to get all your... Oh, that's nice. Got a good bump there as well. Fair few of the gold thingamajigs. I don't have the name of them. Cutting a little bit of the gravel, but I just don't seem to have the speed of those around me. I see people overtaking me despite going over the gravel, and I can think some of them are boosting all the time. I lost a lot of life on that lap as well. Goodness, really lost a lot. Don't really know what I did. I must have used a boost or something at some stage. Oh, that was unlucky. Going onto the top road now. Come on, there we are. Just at the wrong time there. I'm doing it just a second sooner. And there we are. So a bit late. Could have done it a bit sooner and we've got quite a bit higher in number, but that's okay. We're in a mini Prix. People are driving hard, and I'm driving hard as well. So '38th, that's okay. And now we're going to a circuit I haven't done in 30 years, probably. So, Sand Ocean, I had no clue where I was going on this track. And also they've made changes to it in terms of the start of the circuit, which I didn't know where I was going or what I was doing here. But let's take a look. Look at that. Still looks awesome the way they've laid out this massive opening to the circuit. Go. Over the jump. Where am I going? Where am I going? Are we going the right way? Are we going the wrong way? I don't know. Oh, somebody just knocked me and that destroyed my race, obviously then. I think I get eliminated, something like that. And that was it. I don't know what happened. But I think to myself, come on, let's just do a boost. So I go health 11 now and try to discover some old F-Zero skills. somehow I remembered that was a hairpin. I had to get round it. But I used another boost there, and that was a mistake. I shouldn't have used it. And I'm dead. That's it. There we are, dead. Couldn't make it, unfortunately. So that bad start, or whatever, getting knocked at the start, was just unlucky. I did the race again. Nothing like that's happened to me before, but it just shows you get a bad knock from somebody when you're on a jump, you're in the air, you're doing something, and you're out of the race. So that's that. You are out. Drive the wrong way, you're out. Get blown up, you're out. You're just out of a tournament. That's one of your tickets gone. So then I spent a few moments just looking at the other players. And I thought, well, let's have a look and see what angles you can get on the replay, or from the spectator cam. And I was just interested then, because when you're watching top players on these games, you get a real idea of how they're driving the courses, what craft they're using, how they approach different corners, where they're boosting, that kind of stuff. And it was really interesting just skipping to the next first place car, as I do here. And you think, right, this guy's in the lead. There he is. Look at it. He's got a nice clean track. Now you see the other craft appearing, the AI ones. Now all of those are a little bit erratic in the way they drive. Touch the red ones and they blow up and do a lot of damage. And they all move around a lot. So it's very hard to avoid them. Always was on the original game. Do you see how they sort of attach themselves like magnets to you? Oh, they're absolutely horrible to race against. And look at the damage there. This guy's leading. He's going to win the race. No, he's not going to win the race. He's dead. Oh dear. That must just feel so bad when you're on it to win it there. And bam, somebody just blows you up just like that. And that's the AI cars that did that. They did the damage. So this dude's back in the lead again. He was leading earlier. And he's thinking, you know what, I'm in it to win it. And he's done it there. So a bit of badassery in the end. It came back for him. And it's tough. It's tough. So let's follow the leaders. We'll carry on to the next race. Now, obviously, I'm still not in the tournament. I'm out of it now. That's the end of it now. I'm dead. I'm over. But I do find it interesting just watching the AI. And now we go to the next track. And, of course, I hadn't seen the tracks yet. So it is the original SNES tracks that are in there. So my suggestion to those of you watching this that want to improve at the game is go to practice mode and do time trials. So when you unlock a circuit, do lots of time trials, because if at the very least, if you're good at driving the track, you increase your potential of doing well. And being aggressive is key. Taking out other vehicles, knowing when to spin, that kind of thing. So again, over the speed ups on Support Town. This track has some very tricky corners. You got knocked off there, so I'm skipping through back to the leader. There you go. Oh, that was always a horrible corner on the original game, and it is here too. Over the jump. These jumps in the original game, you could actually get knocked off course on the jumps occasionally, which thankfully they've made it a bit easier to take the hit. I was a bit unlucky, so I think I landed on someone spinning, something like that. Someone did a spin attack just at the wrong time. There are magnets on the wall there. So I was just seeing from different viewpoints. I see they had different viewpoints. So just skipping through back to the leader now. So the leader now, here he is now, badass. Off he goes, doing a spin attack over the jumps. Imagine sort of defending himself with the other craft there, putting a couple between him and them. And the magnets stuck him into the wall then, and it was over. It was over. And look at that, bam. You think you're winning, you think you're a badass. No, you're in 40th place. So different leader now. Whoa, he hit the wall there though. That slowed him down a lot. So you're going to be in some trouble. You think, oh, I would have got away. I would have got away. I wonder if there's a boost option going on here to slow down the leaders, because nobody can seem to get away. So this is it now. It's good. Good driving. He's got 3 ahead of him here. Knows what he's doing there. See, look at that. This is an F-Zero player, because they knew how to take those sections. Deft driving. Nice sliding around there. Bit of understeer in this vehicle, so he's leaning on the inside. You use the L and R buttons to lean, but alas, got that wrong. And that's one of the problems with that vehicle. Oh, so we've got a different leader now using the same vehicle, but he took it better. Kind of a bit bulky, this one. Has a bit of understeer to it. Oh, you see the blue AI bouncing around there. That would have taken him out. Oh, just dodging the... he's trying to do an attack to not get taken out by the exploding AIs. And now we've got a new leader. Back to the guy who messed it up earlier. Just on this... Oh, dear. And again, just getting sucked into the barrier. It's bedlam, and it's over for you. Cheerio, mate. And we've got new leaders coming through. This chap was one that was doing well earlier. Coming through again. Shows experience. He knows what he's doing. Took the wall hit. Didn't even need much boost. Much life. So now he's on his final lap. And this is it now. Oh no, he's finished now. He's won the race again. So that was a win. I hadn't seen the checkered flag, and he's won the race. What a badass. What a badass. You've got to come through it. Got to be in it to win it. Unfortunately, I wasn't in it and wasn't able to demonstrate my badassery, but I wouldn't have remembered much of the track anyway. Suffice to say, needs more practice. Thoroughly enjoying that action. Okay, so that was and he ended up winning there comfortably. It was a convincing victory by a car winning 2 races, but again, it's pure luck that other people got blown up and had mistakes and had AI just sort of land on them at times. So now you have special events. So you have a team event, you have the King Cup, I think it is, now and again, which we're going to look at later in this video. Grand Prix. The team events are a little bit confusing. We'll get to that later because nobody really understands the concept of what the team is. Like, it's meant to be us versus them, but you find everybody just battles everybody. Okay. So you pick your track there. Whiteland one. I thought, let's go for it. Whiteland was always a tricky track back in the day. Obviously hadn't driven it yet. So let's see how we get on with this one. Again, this track had some very tricky elements, and you want to see how it opens up the race as well, because the start of the race is always critical to getting yourself in a decent position. If you can get into that top 20 early on and then just do well from there, you can get yourself up there. So avoid the gravelly, snowy stuff. Look at this boost, lots of boosts here. Try to hit as many of them as possible. I didn't hit as many of them as I would have liked, so that put me way down the order. Just shows if you're right up there, you get up the front and you're out of this melee. Now you've got all this going on. Now a lot of these vehicles will be destroyed. I got hit by somebody there and that sent me in a wall, but again, that's because bad start. I thought, I can't remember where I'm supposed to go here, what I'm supposed to do. So I'm hitting the ground quite hard. Thinking, right, let's just settle down for a minute. Turning in, that worked okay. That's sort of a nice skating area. There's no grip. Where are we going? All right, we're coming around a lap. All right then. So we've got our bearing on a lap now. We know what we're doing now. Let's hit the bloody. We missed him. We missed him. That's sent me into the wall. Needed that. Let's get around here. Oh, come on. Get a bit of snow if you have to. I couldn't get on the jump because that guy knocked me off it. And we're on the 3D road again. Off we go. Sky Road. What are we going to call it? What is it called? I've no idea. But we're getting around tricky sections of the course. And so that worked out beautifully. Avoided 2 of the hairpins and puts us up there around 50th. So again, critical usage. Oh, just about carrying it round over the jumps. Lovely. Look at that. Beautiful. Such a pro. Whoa! Just about making it back on the track and continuing on. So we learned the path there of goodness, and then something went wrong, and that was me dead, basically, effectively. So if I don't get, and I missed the goal bits, and that was critical, unfortunately. So I don't know if I'm going to make it. It's not looking good. I certainly haven't got any boosts. That's good. That's critical for getting to the end. So we've got our boost. We know our route across here now, and we've used our 3D road business to go up there and get around these hairpins. Come on, beautiful. Round the hairpins and over the line. We've made it. Could have been a disaster. 48th. I think given the bad start, I think once you start in a 70th, 80th place and you have a bad start, getting through the pack is really difficult. So it just shows the start is critical for getting a good run in the race. If you can get up in the top 20 at the start, you can win it. But start badly and you rely on just, you can get past probably 10 or 15 easily enough. The next 10 or 15 might blow themselves up. But either way, it's, again, I wasn't being aggressive enough. I wasn't taking out other vehicles, so this is why I'm not doing as well as I should be. And I've got to learn the tracks. So I've been watching online, as I say, people have been playing this for unbelievable amounts of hours, learning all the tracks again. But it kind of won't take me too long because I have a vague memory of the tracks from back in the day. So now we're just doing a normal race. This is what you'll do most of the time. Just incredible. You're filling up these 100-player lobbies in seconds. Choose a track now. What are we going for? Death Wind, I think we went for here. I didn't actually choose then. I just let it choose for me. Sand Ocean. Okay, we're going to try Sand Ocean again. See what we can unlearn. Getting ready to go, and away we go. So you see that guy immediately spinning next to me. Super aggressive starts from these guys. Super aggressive. Look at that. So really, I did a little spin there that helped. So you want to do a spin when you get onto those speed bumps. And then there's a little delay before you can spin again. So you have to wait for your spin option thingy to light up in the corner there. Look at it. Madness. Absolute madness. So you see we had a better start. It immediately pops us up there and we can see the leader now. But some of these sections I've got to learn how to take them with spinning. So I don't know how the vehicle handles with a spin yet on hairpin corners. So perhaps you can drive normally while spinning. I haven't tested that yet. As you can see. Look at that madness. Alrighty. We've dropped quite a few places on that lap. It's a pretty rough lap. And I got that corner wrong there somehow. Don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I was thinking more about my 3D road thing. Oh, come on, mate. Use the button. There we go. Oh, a bit late there, wasn't I? Whatever I was thinking. I was waiting for a part of the circuit, trying to figure out when. That's more what I was thinking about at the time, is figuring out when to use it. So a bit later in the lap works well. Right. Come on. Took the hit there, didn't I, just to get the gold bits. Again, there's so many vehicles in the way that it's actually hard just to drive the circuit. You know, if there wasn't all these cars on the track, I'd be able to drive it perfectly, but trying to find a way around them and avoid other people. And in the end, you end up making mistakes like that because you're trying so hard to avoid people that you may as well just driven normally and bumped into them all. You can see all the black marks in the ground from all those that have already blown up. Oh, that was not a good place to rejoin, was it? So really now, if anybody does a spin attack, I'm dead. Just try not hitting the side, please. 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 Ah, it's just what we didn't want. Staying away from everybody. Managed to make it across the line. That's pretty close. Again, made a few mistakes. So learning from those. But defeated the rivals all the same, so that was nice. So we have a long way to go to work our way up the order, really learn the techniques. So what do we learn then? One, like I say, optimize your race laps, optimize taking the enemy out, learn how best to do that, how to protect yourself, how to corner when spinning, when to use your boost, essentially. Try not to use your boosts at all because they take so much life. So, what are we on to now? Grand Prix Night League. So again, this uses your tickets that you've been earning. Alright, let's get into this then. And it's mentioning there the spin attack. There we are, short cooldown period. And let's fill up this lobby. See how we get on. Okay, let's go, viewers. Good old Mute City. So down there, you know, you were flying miles above all the buildings and it felt perfectly real 33 years ago. So away we go then. Let's see then. Boom. Right, so over those speed bump, dodging the other bits that slow you down. Oh, look at that. Bedlam. Absolute bedlam in there. Bedlam. It's bedlam. Look at it. Fight, 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 fight. Let's get some life back. So a lot of damage you do to people doesn't matter. So a boost before going into the repair area is definitely... Now I'm aware here I've got my boost, my gold bar filled, but what am I doing? I'm not doing anything. So you really don't want to use it now, it's too late now. You want to get around the next corner so you cut out a bit of the track. There we are. So a bit before that would have been ideal. Just gets you around this hairpin, tricky part of the course, cuts a bit of the course out. Really nice. And that worked out pretty well. As you can see, cars blowing up everywhere. Pure action, viewers. And I did a spin then. I did a spin. Why not? Let's try out the spin. There we are. Missed everybody. Let's get spinning. Oh, but I took a hit then. I did blow someone up then. I think I blew someone up. Blew them up. Trying to get a bit of life. Wow. So we're just hanging in there now for dear life. We're near the back of the pack actually, so we've lost a lot of places. I'm near the back. It's not looking good for me. I know that I've got to do a boost to keep in the race. Need the gold thingies. Done it, and it's over. So we barely made it through that race. 69, still here, viewers, still here. I'm on 69,000 subs, and I have been now for 2 years. Yep, and I can't get off that number, and I never will. There's a story there for another day. So, on to our next race, Mute City 1. Lovely. Let's see where we go now. Close to my rivals there, actually. You can see how evenly matched we all were. Big Blue. Great track, great soundtrack. Love Big Blue. Alright, here we go then. Let's get ready now. Focus on victory, viewers. Focus on the victory. Over the jump. Alright then. Got skewed off a little bit, but managed to find another jump. Missed the speed boost. That was critical. Or maybe I touched it a little bit. I don't know. But stayed on the track. We're through. We had a terrible start. And we're in 65th place. But we're alive. If I could just drive this track normally, I would be right up there. But driving skill isn't the problem here. It really is understanding how to maximise those first few corners. Because once you, like I say, when you can get away from the pack for a moment and just drive the track, It is so much easier rather than, you know, just the battling there is in the midfield. It's just unbelievable war. Oh, look at that. So I'm in trouble here. I'm on the limit. I'm on the limit of being knocked out. Used the boost there because I've got to. And it's dropping all the time. I thought let's just go for it. Let's get out of there. But that was too early. I needed to do it a couple of corners later. That's going to drop me right onto the horrible corner, but I managed to make it through there with deft skills. Amazing. And working my way up the order, up to 39th place, doing the business. Oh, and then some scum puts me in the wall. But I'm okay somehow. I don't know why. I just managed to keep some momentum. Look at it. It's a close midfield battle, isn't it? It's like Formula 1. You know, behind the Red Bulls, it's like this. That's how it is. Except Singapore, because Singapore was Singapore. But other than that, be resumed as normal, no doubt, in Japan. Going around here, a little bit of boost. And you know what? To be like down at near 80th place and then make up to 29th within a couple of laps was not bad. Was not bad at all. Relatively pleased with that. It just shows how you can go from first to last so quickly in some of these races, but getting out there early on is critical to having a good race. There's no doubt about it. And so then it's matched me with different rivals there, which are around where I finished. Really interesting the way that sort of ranking system works so seamlessly with all the action. Alright then, so we're working our way through this King tournament. Feeling quite confident. My life bar is extended, I assume, because I've blown up some of the other cars, so I'm feeling quite confident at this stage. And I went through this earlier, didn't I, and didn't know where I was going and got knocked off by somebody, so I'm just playing a bit more solid now. No mucking around. Let's get on the track. No spinnies yet. There we go. Try and knock someone off the health bit. Oh, I'm on the wrong racing line on the way in. So got slightly knocked, but I've learned that now. Got to stay wide. And I lost a lot of momentum through there. You can see I dropped all the way through the order. Don't seem to have much speed at the moment. So we've used the road thingy, and that wasn't the best time to use it, but it was alright. It was alright. So we know the tricky corners are later in the lap. Avoid those when you use your 3D road thingy and you'll be in much better shape. There we are. You avoid all that nonsense. So that's a good road to avoid, section to avoid. This section isn't too bad. Again, round here can be a bit dodgy as well, depending on the melee around you there. You see I've got the final corner wrong there. You bump something on the way in, it just completely destabilises you. So I used the boost then to get myself back into the order. I thought, hang on, victory could be on the cards here, you know. Victory could be on the cards, viewers. I'm in 6th place now. Let's make it happen. Let's do this. Let's do this. Spin attack some dudes. Oh, it's not happening for him. What the hell's going on? I'm getting hit by everybody. Oh, damn. Victory's not on the cards. Oh, well, for a moment there, I was thinking, let's boost. Let's do it. And I did a boost. And then I realised, oh, no, I'm missing the life. And I've been doing boosting, and I thought that was the final lap. And, oh, bugger. I thought that was the... Oh, God. Oh. Oh, my life is nearly down and I'm stuffed and I've got no gold bits from my 3D road thingy, and I just need to hang in there for dear life. I'm hanging on for dear life now. Please make it to the end. Please. And I'm dead. Do you know, what killed me there was doing boosts. Should not have been doing... And that's it. you're out the tournament. It's like you're over, you're out, dead. So you never do get to see those later tracks. You never do get to compete. You think, damn, there was a moment there. So another race, and we're going to see, we're going to do a team battle. See what that's all about now. So let's see the team battle. And this is the final race on this video I'll be showing here today. So we do a bit of Deathwind. And again, you see it colours us between pink and green there. It didn't seem quite clear to a lot of people what team battle means. You know, I'm Team Pink, and we're here to show you what it's all about now. So come on, Pink Team, make it work for us. Stop those greens. Look at them. Let's get them. Let's get them. Unfortunately, everyone was fighting for themselves again. They didn't quite understand the concept, and I know. Here we go. See how we get on. Oh, I got hit then by someone, some scum. It's alright though. Oh well, I just missed all. It's all gone bad. Go on, spin attack. And I wasn't spinning attack, was I? I didn't know what I was even doing myself. Actually, I did. I was just trying to overtake them here. I was thinking, why don't we just try and win? So let's go conventionally over that section because the wind is blowing. I'm still not entirely certain how the spin attack affects your driving. And I've missed 2 of the speed boosts, so I'm dropped right near the back now. I need to get up there. Alright then. I've got to start doing more of these spin attacks. I didn't realise how few I was actually doing when I was playing. So you've got to be spinning all the time. Focused on the driving. Old school 3D road thingy. That was a good bit of boosting there, wasn't it, as well? Oh, that didn't work out too well. Get the boost. Alrighty, so we've made our way up from 90th to 91st to 59th place there, and dropping again, but there enough. And missed the gold thingammy jig. And so I'm thinking, well, let's just try and overtake them best we can. Pushed him into the wall. That was good. Tried to push him into the wall. Got him into the wall. That's good. He's getting some damage inflicted. Managed to get some gold bits as well. Lovely. It is a bit of madness because I'm trying not to hit the pink ones. But then at the same time I'm saying, well, let's just, if nothing else, let's just win the race. Alrighty. 36th place now, working our way up. And over the line. And that was that. So I wasn't doing enough spin attacks there. I realised that punting him into walls wasn't just what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to spin them as well. So I needed to take more out. I learned from that. That was good fun. I enjoyed F-Zero 99 enormously. What a load of fun to play. It's crazy. It's bonkers. It's good fun. It's addictive. It's a nice surprise out of the blue. F-Zero 99, if you've got a Switch, check it out. Play it. Lots of retro goodness to enjoy there. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Bit of random chat for a while. That's it from me for now. As ever, more soon.